We will get started. Today's Spark session is on the monthly edit. And honestly, this one was left open for a little while because I think a lot of us are like fearful to talk about it yet because it's new to us too. And I actually, when I was making my samples for the March edit, I even got a little confused, like what's the garden collection bundle versus scents, and I kind of wanted to understand the monthly edit a little better. So we actually asked Carrie to talk to us for our team, and she explained it so much better. It helped me understand it and helped me know what to do moving forward, how to share it with my customers. So Carrie, if you're okay, I'm going to turn the time over to Carrie from home office, who helped get the monthly edit going, correct, Carrie?
Yeah, I mean, there is a whole team here, particularly Mary Weaver and Stacy Russell that were the brains behind it. But it takes a village. So
Yes. All right. I am going to let Carrie explain it, and then I'll kind of explain some things I did this month, and then we'd love to hear from all of you what you're doing to share the monthly edit. But first, let's learn what the monthly edit is, and then we'll go from there. If you're all right, Carrie, to take over for now.
yes, absolutely. So hi, everyone. It looks like we've got quite a few on the call. I will try and watch the chat, in case you have questions. My name is Carrie Cheney. I work at home office with an amazing product team, as they talked about, and want to share some of the changes with the new monthly edit. So here is the flyer that we have for March. Now, subscriptions for this particular month ran in February, and then it went on sale in its promotion month to customers on March 1st. Now, what is the monthly edit? Think about it as your standard scent and warmer of the month plus some, plus a small collection. So what we have done is taken that tried and true scent and warmer of the month, highlighting one specific warmer and one specific fragrance every month. And then we've built a themed collection around it for you to share. The purpose of growing the collection is because we are hearing, we do a lot of promotions, we do a lot of drops, a lot of products, and we're hearing that we wanted an easy way to share multiple products at once. And so that is what the monthly edit is. It's essentially, it is a curated collection in a brochure built around that scent and warmer of the month. The edits are designed to last multiple months. So you can sell them far beyond the promotion month. So for example, Into the Garden, you can sell it in March, April, May, if you choose to. We will also come in with additional edits behind that. So you can really drive what speaks to you and your customers through your business. Okay. So in March, the monthly edit theme was Into the Garden. So it is all things gardening because spring is just right around the corner. The warmer of the month is Leaping Lily. So this is, that's actually the back of it, but here are lily pads. I've also seen people marketing this with as limes and margaritas. So choose whatever path you want to take. But this is the featured warmer of the month, and you will get this in your subscription, which processed last month, or customers will get it 10% off through the month of March. So the scent of the month is Clover and Blooms. So this scent is very, very beautiful. A little bit of floral and definitely that garden greenery type vibe. So normally you would just have these two products, both 10% in the promotion month, but that was not a good enough story for us. So in addition, we've got two more warmers. This is Garden Whimsy. This warmer was actually, this design was hand painted by one of our employees, Amanda. And we loved it so much that we put it on an actual warmer. And then the third warmer in this collection is Sunny Vines. So this is a bright and playful glass, glows when lit, beautiful. So you've got those three warmers, and you've got two additional fragrances. So you've got the scent of the month, which is discounted, and then you've got Magnolia and Vanilla Woods, and Water Lily and Verbena. And all of these have just a little different twist on a garden vibe. The best part about this, though, is that we're bringing back the brochures. So all of this is captured in your printed brochure. If you got the subscription last month, you would get 36 of these brochures. And they're easy to share. They not only highlight all of the products that I've just gone through, but there's also a little bonus 5-pack on the bottom of the brochure, which gives your customers an opportunity to try 5 bars in this theme, the 3 new ones, plus 2 in the catalog at a discount. So, definitely trying to meet you where you're at, where your customers are at, and giving you the brochures to make this easy to start conversations around. So, a couple of questions. Is there going to be a bonus 5-pack every month? There will be a marketed 5-pack in the edit. So I'm going to go through and jump right into the Coastal Collection, which is the April edit. But it's also the warmer and bar that you can subscribe to now through the 28th of this month. Okay, this one is fun, and coastal is a theme that all of us seem to resonate with, same as our customers. So this one is the Coastal Collection, and the warmer of the month is Nautilus. So this is a beautiful pearlized finish on the seashell. And let me get my scent. The scent of the month is Mist and Magnolia. So if you sign up for the subscription, you would get this warmer and these bars. You get 7 bars, a pod, stickers, and the brochure. Now, I saw the question, how much is a subscription? US subscription of Scent of the Month is $35. And then every month, the Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription will vary. It will be dependent on the price of the warmer. Okay. I will go through the collection. I see a couple more questions over there. So this one's actually much bigger than the Into the Garden collection, but this is a mini. It's hard to see because I don't have it plugged in, but this is the Waves and Wings mini. So it is exactly like the full-size Waves and Wings that is in your catalog. We have Ocean Crest, and these are actual ocean waves here, and it's definitely textured, and they pop off the warmer. So it is ceramic, but beautiful and unique look for us. Okay, we have Bay Buoy right here. So this one has an opening in the back for the scent throw. And this is an element warmer. So Bay Buoy. This one's fun. And definitely unique and more figural. So those are the warmers. We also have a home decor candle. So this is a 3-wick candle. It's 20 ounces. And it is the Barefoot Beach fragrance. And we've also got some body products with this edit that you will find on PWS only, so they're not in the brochure. So that is the collection. You've got your additional fragrances. So you've got sand and citrus and saltwater and saffron. they've all got a different kind of twist. Mist and Magnolia is very fresh. And then you've got Sand and Citrus, which is more of the traditional, I would say, coconutish, little bit of fresh air type fragrance. And then Saltwater and Saffron it does have a little bit of ocean water, salty vibe to it. It's really beautiful though. So those are all of the products. And I know it feels like a lot of products for a monthly edit, but remember, we've got it all in a brochure. If you subscribe to the scent of the month, you get the brochure. You get scented stickers for the scent of the month, and then you also get this month 7 bars of that Mist and Magnolia. Now, a couple of questions on early access. One thing to keep in mind, we will be changing the subscription as we go forward to give you a little bit more variety of those fragrances. But for now, it emphasizes the scent of the month. And you have the option of also getting early access to the 2 additional new bars. So this month it would be Saltwater and Saffron and Sand and Citrus. They're a little bit delayed, but watch the PSL. I think we should expect some movement this week. But we'll continue to give you early access until we can switch up that scent of the month subscription to offer you that variety, but it will be a few months. So I just covered a lot of information in a very, very short time. What other questions do you have? Or if I sped over something too fast, let me know and we will dive a little deeper on anything that you're interested in.
Thank you, Carrie. And I'm going to ask a question, but I also wanted to share one thing that you helped me understand the monthly edit better is thinking of it as a theme. So for a lot of, I mean, the edit is popular right now. I'm seeing it now that we have it. I'm like, oh yeah, Target has that. And I think Callie just said, somewhere else had that. Anyway, so edit is, I love that we're on trend. So thank you for doing that. But I love that you said, think of it as a theme each month. So that helped me grasp it and understand it. Okay, each month we're going to have a theme. We will have one warmer and one scent in that theme that's 10% off, but it's a theme every month. And I don't know why, maybe it's just me, but I loved when you mentioned that. That helped me. I know someone asked, and I had the question too. So you did say we will have 5 bars each month. One, the 10% off, 2 new, and then 2 added. Will we know those 2 added on early so we can purchase those if we make samples?
So they're actually printed on the brochure. So at the bottom of the brochure, it will tell you what the 5-pack is, right under the fragrances. So you will know that.
Okay. So we can download these
on the 1st. Yep.
On the 1st to see. Okay. Is there a way to get these on the workstation before or no? I mean, I know if we get the scent of the month kit warmers, does that make sense?
So it posts on the 1st of the month before subscription.
Perfect. Okay. So yes. So April's is already up, you're saying?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you. So that will help.
I haven't checked with it.
I was just going to show while the questions are coming in. I always do the samples. And so this is what kind of threw me off. At the beginning of the month, I'm like, wait, I only have 3. The 2 early access I got, the 1 10% off. So I was a little like, oh, but we couldn't order them early anyway. But now that so the other 2 are always going to be in the catalog, so we can order those early to make those. So, okay.
Well, we may surprise you some months and have more than 3 or less than 3 new. But either way, you will have access to a 5-bar bundle.
Perfect. I love that. So, I'm trying to read. There were a few questions. I think you've answered most of them.
Will they rotate between warm, enliven, inspire, and classic? They will, but it's not necessarily going to be equivalent across those 4 home decor lines because some are just more relevant for certain seasons. So, the garden collection, this is enliven, right? That bright, whimsy type of vibe. And then this one is warm. So we will have or a theme, a monthly edit for everyone, but they may not rotate in consistent order, and we may have more in one decor line than others, but you will see them all represented at some point.
Do you understand? Shelley asked, can we add that to the news article for the warmer incentive? Do you know which? Maybe I may have you come on, Shelley, and ask
I think there was
the decor line. Oh,
oh,
can we add the decor line in there?
yeah, it is at the top of the brochure as well. So so if you open the second page, it says Scentsy Enliven, and all of the warmers in there are in the Enliven category. And same with Coastal. If you open it up on that front cover, it says the same thing.
Okay. She asked someone asked, is it in it, or do we have Canva templates for these?
So we actually, this is a recent update. We have not, we've unpublished the Canva templates because they are not being downloaded. So just lack of use has decided, and we've decided to not do those. Now, there are digital, PDFs if you are down for that and don't want to purchase the brochures, you can find those in your workstation.
And for anyone who does want it in Canva, you can actually download the PDF, upload it into Canva, and it will make one for you of exactly what it looks like, and then you can edit it. So for whoever asked if it's in Canva, it's actually pretty nice and easy to do. So yes, someone said it's cheaper to buy the brochures, and the brochures look so much better than my printed version. So thank you. I'm so glad we got the brochures back again. Someone's asking the scent of the month added to early access for the monthly edit bundles.
Yeah, I'm following you. That would essentially just be giving the 3 bars in early access.
The comment came from a written statement read by
Carol, if you could mute.
General comments promising revenge in the Black but that far cry from a strong leader sending a confident message.
Sorry, thank you.
Oh, that's all right. We're actually going to put multiple fragrances in the scent of the month, and eventually you'll see that early access go away. So our solution is to give you the stickers, multiple scents, as well as the flyers in that scent of the month. Add the brochures to any workstation product of order. Yeah, I'll follow up on that one. Okay, got that as an action item. What other questions do you have?
I know, I'm trying to scan through. Did we miss any? There?
It was a statement. Thank you, because I thought, Callie, that you could do that, but I was wondering if you were having trouble. So it sounds like that is a statement. So that's an idea for everyone to add them to your product order.
And Callie said future wish list. It'd be fun to have more big fragrance flowers. I don't know if that's something you are thinking of ever adding to the monthly edit, or if it's just warmers, bars. I mean, we do have a candle. I don't know. Is fragrance flowers maybe someday coming in monthly edits?
Yeah, I would say that you could see all types of products in the monthly edits, and some will be bigger than others. So all your ideas are welcome, and we are entertaining all types of products.
Okay, trying to go through.
Bigger fonts. Okay, I'll see what we can do. We try and cram so many things in here. It's challenging. How are your customers receiving the monthly edit so far?
I will speak for mine since I'm already unmuted. I think they're just trying to understand it. We're so set on scent of the month, warmer of the month. And so now to branch out, and I think us consultants are too, also trying to grasp. I mean, after so many years of just monthly and, scent of the month, I think it's a new theme. But so far, I've had a lot of people love it, that it was, they wanted the spring scent, so they ordered some of all of them. And I love doing these so then my customers can smell the scents. And I tell you, if it's in there to smell, they're more likely to buy it if they can smell it. And I know it does come with the stickers too. And just while I'm showing those, I wanted to show something Jess Kissed It showed me recently. They're just these little plastic. I'm going to switch over. I do the 1.5 by 1.5 Ziploc bags to do little felt samples. And she showed me the one with a little zipper. It goes flush and flat, so you don't even have the little zip thing of it. So I loved that. So just something someone else shared that I thought was amazing. So anyway, and it just, instead of adhesing it to itself, I don't know if you can see that. So it has a little pull away sticky. She sticks it right to the page. So it's flush. So nice if you are mailing it out. So anyway, just a little heads up. Back to your question. Sorry. Anyone else? How are your customers?
There's lots of feedback in the chat.
On the chat. Loving it. Huge hit. Yes, we love having the brochures back. Thank you. Thank you.
You will see more of them. Obviously we do them in the fall, but we have heard you loud and clear that they're helpful. So any feedback you have is great, but I do think that we've gotten a very warm response on them. And we are also looking into more stickers, because I know right now the stickers are only available in the album of the month. So we're exploring that, but that is another thing that could take a little bit of time for us to get that solved. So no, it is on our radar.
Hi, Carrie. When I was speaking with Sarah when we were preparing for today's topic and call, she was mentioning how you had said that the monthly edit can tell a story, and that really resonated with me. I was like, I'd never looked at it from that view, but I do know that we've talked about how storytelling and marketing goes hand in hand. So I was wondering if you might kind of elaborate on that. How can the monthly edit, how can we use the monthly edit to tell a story in our businesses?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the theme is something that is typically going to resonate around that type of year. So you look at right now in March. I know the weather is a little dramatic around the country right now, but we are starting to see hints of sun and hints of spring. And so it really is trying to capture that feeling in that time of year. So helping customers, I think someone, if it wasn't, it might have been Sarah, customers that are trying to get that spring vibe going. They're trying to reach into those maybe more fresher notes, things that give them that feeling. And so we wanted to bring them into the garden and give them the fragrances of things that starts to grow around this time of year. It starts to get you outside. It starts to get you thinking of, that green thumb. So that was the theme here. And I think we wanted to pin it to this type of season because it is something that we start hoping for and start moving towards. So when you're talking to your customers, I think you can easily take on those warmer spring vibes, the changing weather, and it's time to also change up your home decor vibe and the fragrances that you're warming within your house. So connect those dots for things that people may be experiencing naturally. And then as we go into coastal, about the same time, that's when it starts getting really warm on the coast. I know I'm going to the Oregon coast this weekend because I am craving kind of that sea and sun. And that is the story that we go into with our April edit. So people starting to vibe into that sun, to really start with the coconuts and the warm sand fragrance notes. So again, we're playing into the natural evolution of the seasons, and we want your customers to get excited about that.
Thank you. I really love that. I was just jotting some notes down here, but sometimes I know I don't know what to share on social media. And I really feel like the monthly edit kind of each month gives us a starting point. You know, right now people are anticipating vacations, going to the beach, whether it's now or, you know, this summer. Also, I know I took my mom out to get flowers. And if you go to the grocery stores or to, you know, other areas, the farmers market, there's just beautiful flowers. And so spring brings new. So this is a great way to engage our customers, in the current seasons that we're in. So I love that. Thank you.
Yes, you made wonderful connections too. So,
Yeah.
it's there. Help them bring it into their homes because not everyone can go on that vacation, right?
And then I would love to hear from any of you too. What have you found that's working well for the monthly edits too? This is something we want to have any of you collab or talk about things that are working for you, whether come on or post.
The monthly edit, I'm actually just learning myself as I'm a lot more used to just the scent and warmer of the month. So what I need to figure out is how to best um, make that monthly edit just as appealing as the warmer and scent of the month flyers that we used to have. And not only that, I have customers who are on a budget where they want to, you know, they're impulse buyers, but um, we just I try to coach them on what what is your best lifestyle, which line, which decor line, which warmer is best suits you. They're all nice, but one is designed for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm going to share what Jenny said too. I love plants and made a video showcasing her plants with hints of the fragrance added in it. What a great way to share that. And I guess with the nautical, I guess I'm going to have to go to the beach to do a video. So just kidding.
You're gonna have to. You must.
So, but yeah, I love that. Let's see. Someone just asked, you know, they're just diving back into the business, giving serious effort and tips and advice to start sharing the joy and ideas of the edit. I think just getting it out there, letting them know. Personally, my customers, everyone's customers, different. They love to smell them. That's why I like to do samples. I find when I give them little teeny samples, and someone did ask for what samples I use. I actually use the nail strips. They clean off your nails, like the fingernail polish, and I cut them into 3 just because they're flush. They don't take a lot of scent, so I can make about 170 samples per bar. But there's also the round felt. I put both of those links in. But I personally have found my customers love to smell them because, right, they love the scent and they're like, ooh, I gotta have that. So that's one thing I have found. I love the idea of sharing videos to go along with the theme and putting that in. So I don't know, Carrie, if you've seen other people's ideas that have been working. I know it's kind of new, so we're all kind of trying to find things that work.
No, I think the biggest one I've seen is taking the brochure and actually putting the fragrance stickers in here because you're right. The experience of the fragrance is really meaningful. And I know that even if it's the scent of the month, it will at least get them attending to the brochure and thinking about the collection and the vibe that we want to create. And then longer term, as we have more stickers, you could put one in each if you want.
I would just say for me, I feel like this is it's simplified a lot of things. I know for a lot of us, we were in the different groups looking for different flyers, or somebody was going to do a newsletter, and then you'd go into Canva and you'd edit it and you'd print it, and someone else was kind of creating that theme, and hopefully you were finding someone else's flyer. And so for me, that kind of just says, Scentsy created that basically. Now I'm going to take these bars, make those fragrances, and that's what I'm sending. So for any of you that are kind of feeling like maybe it made it more difficult, maybe if you think about it in that way, now Scentsy's just giving it to you versus you having to go out and find that newsletter or something from someone else.
Right. And that was one of the objectives, is we've heard that there are too many different promotions. How do I keep it straight? And this isn't going to replace everything, but it does simplify multiple warmers in a single brochure.
I have a quick idea. If you get the scent of the month kit, so you have those 7 bars right now, one thing you could do is to offer people, if they ordered the warmer, that you would give them a free bar. Obviously not on social media, but in private, that just might get some sales and a good way to utilize those extra bars you might have.
Great idea.
Oh, I was also going to see if someone wanted to touch on how the monthly edit can also coincide with the current spring summer incentive as well.
Yeah, I think it was answered in the chat, but I can go ahead and speak to it again. Obviously, you're going for 4 warmers, 4 different categories, plus your 250 each month for the incentive. So if you buy it in the promotion month, it does count towards the incentive. Yay. Yeah.
And the warmer of the month that you get counts too, correct?
Right. I believe so.
Yes.
I can double check with
I'm pretty sure it was, but so even if you're getting the warmer of the month, you're already getting a few of those checked off, so.
I understood that if it said new on the warmer, on the description, that it was part of that incentive from what Heidi and Orville were talking about at the end of the month. So I'm kind of excited. I think the monthly edit is a scent and warmer of the month on steroids for me. I just love all the extra stuff that we're getting in a brochure that I don't have to print off.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I just got confirmation. Yes, your subscription warmer does count towards the incentive. So, that's just not my area of expertise, but it's confirmed. So I think you're right. I think use this as an invitation for a conversation. And remember that there is seasonal relevance. So it opens new doors for potentially customers that you have not talked to before. So, the goal was to make it easier for you, but to give you more. And so think of it in those terms.
And here's another cost saving measure too that I always share. I know sometimes cost can be a concern. And so when this is announced on the end of month live or on the first of the month, we have the information, we have the tools to go out and market and share. And I love doing that on the first day just to kind of get excitement and see what my customers think, which ones are loving the theme. And from there, I always will message them if I see, engagement and say, hey, as a consultant perk, I get access to one of these warmers, the warmer of the month, before it goes out to the public. So if you are interested in it, pre-ordering it, let me know. And then I will collect the payment from them. And then I try to upsell the scent bar, the scent of the month bar, or any bar for that matter. And that takes care of the bulk of the subscription cost. So if you can, that's just kind of a system that I have, is to advertise it, gauge excitement, and then once I get interest, I will private message them to let them know that they can actually have this warmer before it goes live to the public. And what that does is it takes care of the bulk of the cost of the subscription. And then it allows you to have marketing material, a scent bar to make samples with, as Sarah had mentioned. So think of it that way as well from a business standpoint. You don't necessarily have to spend, family money on Scentsy, but Scentsy money on family. So get the excitement and interest from your customers and collect a pre-order. And then on region 1, it's available on the 15th of the month. I believe other regions like Canada, it's available a little bit sooner, but that way you can put that towards the cost of the subscription. So I hope that helps. And yes, as Yvonne said too, make it a monthly business practice to do that, to subscribe, get interest, and, have that pre-order, at least one pre-order every month. And you might say, well, my customers might not be interested in the garden. That's okay, because what that does is it allows you to expand your business, to find who is interested in coastal or gardening or what have you. So yeah, it's a great way to grow your business every month.
Do you think how we have the cent in the month subscription, could the monthly edit be added to that we could click off and check that? Because right now we pay $18 shipping every time we order. So if we do the cent warmer of the month, we're paying shipping then, but then we're also paying another $18 shipping for the brochures. If it's going to be a subscription thing, could we have it as another choice with the monthly subscription?
So the brochure, I'm assuming that you're meaning additional brochure?
Yeah, like if I just want to order the monthly edit and those 2 bars, I have to pay $18 shipping for that. But if it could be added to our Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription that we already sign up for in their workstation, then I'm not having to pay an extra, because in Canada it's $18 shipping. Yeah. So when I go to order those brochures, I'm paying $18 unless I have an order that's going in when I want to order them.
So you mean the 2 early access bars, correct? Is what you're asking if we can add?
No, like the brochures, the monthly edit brochures and the 2 bars, if they could be a choice in our, in the Scent and Warmer of the Month, you have the choice of Scent and Warmer, and then you have Scent of the Month, right, that you can subscribe to. If we could add to there that, I'd like to subscribe to the monthly edit, and just include it, and it would ship out with your Scent and Warmer of the Month.
Yeah, the brochures do ship out with your Scent and Warmer of the Month now. So they are in that kit.
Okay, because mine came separate and I had to pay shipping.
Hmm.
They didn't come with it, so that's
the
what I
brochures should have been.
Yeah, you should get 1 pack of stickers, 1 pack of brochures. So you may want to contact consultant support on that, because you should not have been charged separate shipping for that.
Okay.
And that was new as of this month. So prior months, yes, you had to order. Well, they were on Canva, but this month, you should have got them in there. But it would be nice possibly to add those early access to it. Is that maybe something to look down, how we can subscribe to the Warmer of the Month, Scent of the Month, and the additional 2 bars?
So as we go forward in a couple of months, you'll see the early access go away, and that Scent of the Month is going to include all of the new bars. So that will be a change. It's going to take us a little bit of time. So I don't want to promise anything, but we're working on that. And as soon as that subscription is changed, that early access will be retired.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's see.
Can the monthly edit be added to any order or the club subscription? I don't believe you can add store supplies to a club subscription. I do believe you can add the brochures if you're doing an order in your workstation. I hope I answered all of those. If I missed any, throw it in the chat.
The only other one I saw was someone asked if there's ever a way that we could get all of the warmers at a discount. That's the only last question I didn't see answered yet. I know it not of now, but I don't know if that's something.
Right now it's not an option, but I did note it on my notepad to follow up on. So I'll definitely explore it.
I think we answered all the questions, unless if we missed one.
I just want to say thank you because I'm so behind. I just want to say thank you guys. You're amazing because I didn't have a clue about this. I share stuff without even really knowing what I'm sharing. So I just want to say thank you so much because it helps me to be able to explain things to my team members because I'm always on the go. So this is great. I always love things when it's exciting and when it's new. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you, Debbie. It's good to see you.
And thank you, Carrie. I just, after talking to you about the monthly edit, it really helped. I'll be honest, the first of the month, I'm like, something new, something different. It was hard to get used to the change, but I loved the idea of it's a theme, it's a story that we can share with our customers every month. And I love that. And I love that it's all in one spot instead of thrown around. So thank you. Thank you for the brochures. Thank you for listening to us and always helping us grow. I'm excited to have the early access included in it soon. And now I'll know also to order the 2 cents on if you want to share those too. So
yeah. Thank you guys for inviting me. I love being with you and I appreciate the opportunity to see you. So.
Okay. Thank you, Carrie. And thank you everyone who got on. I think we're at the end, almost time up anyway, and I don't see any more questions. So thank you everyone for getting on. And thank you so much, Carrie. We appreciate your knowledge.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Hold on.
Oh,
one question from Rebecca, and I'm pretty sure if I can understand this, can we get a hostess special and customer special of the month? Like, I asked her if she can reword that because I'm not sure what she's meaning by that.
Basically, like, I know other companies have, like, I just placed an order for my friend. She just started a business. And if I spent, I think it was like $50, I could get a sugar scrub for $5. So obviously I did that. And I think that would be cool if corporate came up with stuff like that to encourage upselling. So we, the consultants, don't have to come up with anything like that. And then it comes out of our pocket.
Got it.
I know we've had host specials occasionally throughout the past. And one thing I always offer my customers, you can buy it at full price, half price, or get it free. That's one way to upsell always for any item. So we do have the half price and the free credit. But yes, it would be nice to have little extra host specials.
Kind of like how they did with the March Rainbow Warmer, you got the bar for free. It would be nice to have something that was standard every month because it would be a good hook to get those parties as an extra. Oh yeah, I will host in April because I love what Scentsi's giving away that month versus me having to figure out what I want to give up, commission wise or product that I have on hand. It would be standard, be cute. Host in April, hostesses, if your party reaches this level or whatever. I mean, there's so many different ways to do it, but I think that would be a huge benefit for us consultants to have something like that.
Thanks, Rebecca. I got it. Got it down. I'll do some exploring.
Thank you.
Okay, one more question just came in. When is early April access available?
So that for the April edit, that one was slightly delayed. So watch your PSL. You should expect it very soon.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now I think we're caught up. Got a few more questions at the end. So anyway, thank you everyone. And we are up the 45-minute mark. We said we wouldn't go over 45 minutes. So thank you so much. And another big thank you to Carrie.
Yes,
hey, everyone.